I am Gammo Yoshimitsu, and I will fight you to the death.
Hey guys, I know this review is dummy late, but we gotta review this game anyways because I just barely finished it. So yeah, so the game is great, but I do have 4 major problems with it that I just want to discuss right now in this review. I will rate this game at the end of the video, but I just cover the 4 major problems. So here we go, the 4 major problems with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, number 1, the voice acting.
And stay out of Yiga!
Now, I would play it on English, and bro, sometimes there was some moments where I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what are you even saying? Like, it just didn't feel right or connected, if that makes any sense. But yeah, voice acting it wasn't bad. I've seen worse, but it wasn't great either. It was just like in the middle, I guess, in the Goldilocks zone. There was just some moments where I'm like, bro, come on, bro, just say it. All right. Now, the next issue I got is that damn helmet. So some of you guys might be like, yo, helmet? What do you mean? What are you talking about? It's the helmet. It's the helmet on the characters. Like every single cutscene, they remove their helmet or their hoodie. And I'm like, bro, just leave it on. I felt like in the game, they should have had an option to just have it on if you want. Like if you want to take it off every cutscene, that's totally fine. But just have an option to leave it on as well. Have both options. I don't know. I guess I don't know why they didn't add that. Maybe they wanted to see the emotions of the characters. That's what somebody said. But I would prefer to have my samurai helmet on or my Assassin's Creed hoodie on. You know, just saying. I mean, that was just a major problem for me personally. I'm sure for some people it's not really a problem, and I was able to get past it eventually. I'm like, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. But if there is an option, let me know, because I didn't find it. Now, the next issue with the game is the grind. For me, the grind is... I haven't played the previous Assassin's Creed. The last one I played was Black Flag and Unity, but this game felt kind of grindy. And it felt like there was I don't know, it just felt grindy. So, yeah, that might be an issue right there. Now, personally for me, I like the grind. That's why it's not really a big issue, but it's still on this list because I feel like it could be an issue for other people. I played as Yusuke a lot more than Naoe, and there was moments as well where I was going through the castles and stuff, and there were just so many enemies. But I kind of live for that. I like powering my way through a bunch of enemies. So yeah, it felt kind of grindy, but me personally, I like the grind, but I'm pretty sure most people probably won't like the grind. So yeah, that's another issue. Now here's the last issue, the climbing. And the climbing is, I think it's worse. I'm pretty sure it's worse than Unity and Black Flag. Yeah, the climbing is just not as good, but I could definitely look past it, but that could be an issue for other people. I'm trying to look through it in someone else's perspective. But yeah, the climbing can be an issue. Yusuke can barely climb, and Naoe could climb, but she actually has trouble climbing trees and all that stuff. But other than that, I could look past it, but I can see how someone can't look past it. And now the last one is the story. The story, it's kind of hard to say if it's good or not. To know if a game has a good story is pretty subjective, but I'm just going to tell you my opinion on the story and how I feel like emotions is a good way to tell if you were seeing a good story. So during the story, I felt some emotion, especially with Naoe's story and Yusuke's story while he was training. I felt some emotion, and I liked it. I like some of the stories sometimes, but other times there's some parts of the story that are kind of stale. So I don't know, but the gameplay kind of makes up for that, in my opinion. The gameplay and combat actually are pretty fun. That being said, even though the gameplay is good, I do still need to talk about the ending, which this is the next issue. the ending of the game, it was, it's hard to say, but it was kind of anticlimactic. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to kind of spoil it. The game kind of ends in a cliffhanger. And yeah, it wasn't satisfying in my opinion, and it's going to definitely affect the rating of the game. But yeah, I'm going to kind of spoil it right now. So basically, Naoe's story with her mom, it's kind of left not finished, and that kind of, not gonna lie, that really bothered me. And at least Yasuke's story was a bit more concluded and more satisfying in my opinion. This is just my opinion, but it just, I didn't like that, how it just abruptly just ended. Is that it? It ended like suddenly. Like the story's not even finished, guys. What's going on? What's happening? This is definitely, they want to put that DLC out there, bro. What the hell's going on? And it just really annoyed me. So yeah, that's probably gonna affect the rating. But yeah, the story is pretty good, but the ending, man, it just really bothered me. It just really bothered me. So yeah, the cliffhanger, it was just like, I was just kind of dumbfounded. I'm like, what are they gonna come out with, Assassin's Creed Shadows 2? I don't think so. So it's probably gonna be DLC maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the future, but that's just something that really bothered me, and I just can't get past that, and it is gonna affect the rating. So yeah. By the ways, guys, I forgot to mention there was an update in the game. I completely forgot to mention this on the review. There was a update in the game which made everything a bit more smoother since the game came out. They still haven't put the helmet thing on, so I'm just pointing that out real quick, even though it doesn't even matter too much. I'm still pointing out that they updated the game and you still don't have the option to put on your helmet, but at least the game runs more smoothly now, because during launch it was harder to run. So yeah, anyways, at the end of the day, this is gonna be the final rating here. At the end of the day, I think this game gets a 7.9 out of 10. That's right. I kept saying an 8 out of 10, 8.5 maybe. But the ending of the game actually lost it a couple points. So instead of a 8.0, it's going down to like a 7.9. I was actually going to go a 7.7, but I'll leave it at 7.9 because the combat was just so fun, especially with Yasuke. And the combat, I think, carried a good chunk of the game. And the story was pretty good, but still the cliffhanger at the end there made it a 7.9. So yeah, that's the rating of the game. Almost an 8 out of 10, but it's not. Anyways, that's pretty much about it for this one, guys. See ya.